and happy Sunday to you all. It is Miss Psychic D here, back again for another round of psychic insight and guidance from today, July 24th. I would love to send my eldest boy a very happy birthday message over the tube. My oldest is turning 23 today, so happy birthday, bro. I love you. Not that he'll probably see this, but maybe someone he knows will. So yeah, Mummy's gonna shame you again. For those who do follow me on social media as well, please know that I am taking a week off next week. I'm going to take some time for myself. I really want to tap more into my own shamanic journey and stuff like that. So you can still book a private reading with me. My Patreons will still get their star signs and everything else is still okay. It's just I won't be posting on social media because people who do that know how much time and that takes. So I'm just going to take some time out for myself. So if I go MIA, please don't stress. Everything's going okay. Just taking the week off so I can just focus on what I want to do for a minute. Haven't had a chance since I've moved house, so yeah. Anyway, thank you all so much for returning. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe, share, and leave a comment and all that sort of jazz. It helps keep us in the algorithms. Ooh. See, nothing scripted here. You wait to see what that one is. Yeah, so if you do want to share, subscribe, buy me a coffee just to say thanks, anything like that, please know that all the links are down below. This collective reading is for the Mass Conscious Collective, so it's not going to suit everyone. So please, like I say all the time, just take what you need from it. I am simply channeling spirit right now. I'm going to ask them what they feel we need to know from this moment forth. It can be a prediction, it can be timelines, it can be guidance. It will, like I say, it can be anything. So if you are actively, deliberately creating the life you desire and you are very mindful of your own energy in that, I'm the reader for you because that's what I do in my everyday life as well. So without further ado, we're just going to get stuck into it. So even though Spirit wanted the first card to fly out across the room, I'm going to ask them now to use all my senses safely, securely and full protection to offer the Mass Conscious Collective something that we need to know from this moment forth. We are open to receive anything from you, Spirit. Absolutely anything at all. All right, so the first card that flew out was Expect Powerful Change. This came out last week as well. So this just confirms that we are in the right place at the right time, probably doing exactly what we're meant to be doing. There is a very powerful change coming in. I feel like I'm at the bottom of a volcano right now and I'm just about to erupt. So that's going to be really interesting to see what that is. But I feel like this could be you as an individual. You have some ideas, some incentives, new plans or something, and you're about to give birth to something. So at the moment, it may be just, be laying in the bottom of your tummy area, so to speak, and you're just about to bring it to the surface, so to speak. Or it could be something that's happening in the Mass Conscious Collective as well. So second time out. Expect powerful change, guys. It's definitely coming in. So much is being brought to light right now. There's so much more higher awareness coming to this situation. They're saying let the light shine from within you from this moment forth as well. A lot of you are dulling your skills, dulling your abilities, like dulling yourself down. This could be because of ego, this could be because of fear, worry, concern, all that sort of stuff, but the world needs your light right now. So if you can step out of ego and out of self just for a little bit and think about others per se and start spreading some light, love and joy, that would be awesome. That will certainly help the momentum of this. It's time to take action. Like I say, I think I'm reading for two different energies. People who are like me and are deliberate creators, you're about to get really busy. The chopwood did come out in the pre-shuffle in the Wisdom of the Oracle, so we'll see if that comes out again because I feel like some of us are just going to start getting busy. That's why I'm taking a week off, honoring myself, doing what I need to do so I can bring, even though I bring Spirit's guidance and that, they want me to do some healing work as well. So take some time out if you need to, but if you are someone who's sort of more in the wishful thinking, daydreaming, you know, wouldn't it be nice if I could do this, and wouldn't it be nice if I did that, and I really love pottery. Geez, I'd love to do some pottery. If you find yourself in that kind of energy, it's time to put some action behind those thoughts and ideas right now. So I just feel like they just said little caboose that could, or whatever that is, whatever that saying is. But I feel like you've got to take your foot off the brake, guys. Got to start taking your foot off the brake and start rolling a little bit. A lot of you are feeling stuck or stagnant, or yeah, there's definitely a foot on the brake, because if you can't see my foot, but they're making me put my foot on the brake as if I'm driving a car. So it's time to take action, because there's powerful changes coming in. It is a time for healing. So what I love about this energy is that there is healing happening across the planet, and it depends on what you're focused on. If you're focused on the doom and the gloom and all that sort of stuff, then that's going to be your reality. But if you're focusing on the love and the light, and you're bringing that to the surface, and you're putting that out into the world, and you're going to take some inspired action into the things that you want, the material possessions that you're wanting to manifest, all that sort of stuff, that's part of this powerful change. Everyone's powerful change is going to be different, obviously, because like I say, you are the deliberate creator of your own reality. So please know that if you are asking spirit for help, or talking to your loved ones, or anything of that nature, they're saying they hear you, and they're going to bring in the healing and the answers, or the next best logical step, or something for you. You may be feeling them in your senses, you may be hearing them, you may be smelling them. Another one jumps out. Oh yeah, this came out in the pre-shuffle as well, and this came out last week. Don't let pride get in your way. Guys, if I was you, I would Google how to release ego. I'm not going to be too hard on you here, because I feel like and I'm going through it myself, going through that shadow work. You know, you got to go through the, you got to go through the death of the shadow side first and foremost, before you can even start healing or start replacing it with better things. So if you are feeling really down and out, it's to teach you something right now. It's to show you something. Nothing's going wrong. Everything's going right. But unless you take physical action into it, or deliberate action, they just maybe change that. Unless you take deliberate action in your life, you know, if nothing changes, nothing changes. The change is definitely coming in, and it's very powerful, personally and as a collective. Luck is on your side. See, are you feeling lucky, punk? That's the question. So everything that you think and feel is what you're going to draw into your experience. So if you can't take physical action right now, really start focusing on your mindset. And when you start thinking better, and you start getting a little bit more clarity and all that sort of stuff, you will be inspiredly guided to create the action steps. They just told me pushing shit uphill, so that's my symbol for people are trying to put too much hard physical work into things and not doing it from deliberate intent. Intention is going to be everything right now. I've got a feeling that's what the pride is. So even though we all know what the technical word for pride is, you know, oh, I'm too good to accept help, or I'm too prideful to ask for help. I just keep repeating that sentence. So if you're too prideful to ask for help right now, you are chopping off your right foot to save your left. Ask for help. Reach out for help if you want it, because luck is on your side. This is a time for healing. So even if you're not into the action side, it doesn't matter, because you are being healed from the inside out. I know this to be true. I've committed myself, I think I'm on day 28 or 9 of meditations, specific meditations, and I'm telling you, the difference I feel already is absolutely amazing. So consistency is going to be key. These just flew out literally. So there is some fairness and some balance that is going to come regardless. It's part of this powerful change. Not a lot of people want material possessions, you know. Sometimes they just want to feel better. They want their physical self to improve a little bit. So it's not always manifestations of cars and money and jobs and all that sort of stuff. I feel like this is an internal balance. We are being guided to create that internal balance. And if you need to honor yourself with some time and take some time off to do that, or to recluse, or if you can take a quick getaway or anything of that nature, I'd really encourage you to do that right now, because that's part of the healing energy here. And it's not, don't let pride get in your way. Don't think or believe that, you know, you can't do that because everybody else needs you, so to speak. You can't give from an empty cup. You can't. So even if you are still doing it, neglecting yourself and still pushing on, not only are you going to get fatigue and exhaustion and burnout and all that sort of stuff, you're not giving everybody your full self, your true whole. So you're basically ripping them off anyway. So if you do need help, delegation may be part of this as well. You may need to start delegating a few of your daily chores or activities, or if you need a new perspective or a new way of doing things, you may have to get help in that area. We got in between worlds. So like I say, we are stepping out of the dark and into the light, whether you believe it or not. It is part of this powerful change. Consider this your life canvas right now, and you get to paint it however you want. What does it look like to you? What does it smell like? Who does it involve? What are you driving? Where are you living? Start telling the story and visualizing the life that you desire rather than everything that's going wrong, so to speak. I've been doing a lot of drumming work and drumming practices and all that sort of stuff this week. And even if you can't physically do something, you can just pop some drumming music on in the background, because drumming, the vibration from drumming is actually known scientifically to shift the balance in your brain. I'm not a scientist, I can't explain it in scientist terms, but I guarantee you that it works. Even if you have it on in the background, just have it on in the background while you're doing your work, housework and all that sort of stuff, or while you're actually working, that will create, they just told me, equilibrium. So I feel like that's going to create that balance that we see coming in your mindset. So this came out PreShuffle as well, the Unfinished Symphony. So yeah, a lot of us have still a little bit of work to do, energetic work that is. So it depends if you're sitting there going, oh, nothing changes, or whether you are in this in-between world right now where you're actively releasing it. It's not quite done yet. Dance to the beat of your own drum, so to speak, because we are going to head into a more powerful change. It's coming in every week. Yeah, look at that, regeneration. So you need to honor yourself and take some time out. You need to recalibrate, regroup, regather, release, relive again. You know, it's okay. You're not being lazy. You're not being non-productive if you're not out there slaving to the man, slaving to your family, being the slave. You know, it's time that you are a slave to yourself and start looking after yourself and start topping up your own cup, because luck is on your side. It's only pride that's getting in your way. It could even be self-worth, all that sort of stuff. But I'm not too worried about that, because we are in between worlds and we are in somewhat of a healing energy. But for those who are feeling inspired to take action, that was me on Friday. I just sort of went, I'm taking a week off. You know, I'm just going to focus on me. Do it. Follow through with it. That's the biggest thing too, is follow through. People come up with ideas and they don't follow through with it. Yeah. I remember everyone having the perception of me is like, oh, Danielle always does this and says she's going to do that, and she does it for a certain amount of time and then she quits. She gives up. But they don't understand that I'm working from an energy sense. So if I'm doing something and I feel like it's not conducive to me, it's not making my heart sing, it's not bringing me joy, it's not conducive to my well-being, if it's not anything for me in a feeling space, then I let it go, I release it. So people can look at me and say, oh, you're a quitter, you give up, you know, you're doing so many different things and nothing comes into fruition and all that 3D ego sort of shit, but I don't care, because I'm living my life. I live in joy, I live in prosperity, I live in abundance, I live on what's next for me. And even if I'm in a situation where I don't really want to be in it, I don't like it, it's not feeling good or whatever, I turn the switch, I turn the other cheek and I make it fun for myself. I will go and play with the animals, I'll roll in the grass, I'll do something else to not allow my energy to drop down to anything that is less than. And I think that's what people are learning to do right now. But let's get into some tarot. I might just have a quick drink first. See, the same sort of energy is coming out with my private readings during the week. Everything at the moment seems to be very emotional based. And so if you are feeling kind of emotional, yeah, pray, ask for help, get your God boxes out, set up your vision boards, do what you need to do. Spirit wants you to know that your prayers are being heard. They're hearing you. They're basically, just consider this as being spirit, and they're saying, which one would you like first? Would you like the love? Would you like the money? Would you like the new car? Would you like, you know, to lose 10 kilos? What do you want? What do you want? What are you asking for? Because we hear you. We need you to raise your vibration step out of the praying feeling, like wishful thinking, or you may actually physically be praying for something. You need to drop your pride, drop your ego, ask for help if you need it. Know that luck is on your side. It is definitely coming in. Get off your knees and take some action. Take some physical inspired action into your life. If it feels good and you're feeling pushed or nudged to do it, apply for it, or whatever, eat it, whatever it is, do it. Do it from now. We are just about to have our cups filled up. It is so powerful. I wish I could bottle this feeling up for you. So you're either going to be in alignment with it, or you're going to stay here in this darker energy. And like I say, I can't do anything about that. Spirit can't do anything about that because you have free will. Ooh, some people may be experiencing a little bit of luck on their side. They may be receiving gifts of value. They may be winning or receiving little nuggets of cash or coin or offers or opportunities or something. I feel like Spirit want to put something in your lap so you can actually take a breather. So you can actually spend some time walking away from things energetically and maybe physically of what no longer serves you your purpose. So if you've been wanting to have even just a weekend getaway, I just want to get away, but you've been saying, I can't afford it, it's not valuable or whatever. Spirit may bring a little nugget of money in so you can do that. So I know most of us are inclined to pay a bill or give it to someone else or do something of that nature. Spirit is saying if you have any sort of abundance, windfalls, luck that comes your way, you may even win a meat tray. If you do win a meat tray, freeze it up, keep it for yourself. Whatever it is, it's to serve your purpose. So make sure that you hold on to it and you keep it for yourself. It's not selfish. It's not ego-driven. It's the underlying understanding that if you top your own cup up first and you're vibrating in the best possible space that you can start giving to people from the overflow. And that's what Spirit want to do right now. They want to top up everybody's cup. They want to give you what you need. They want to give you what you desire. But you need to align with that. You got to know. You got to place your order with the universe and stamp it as done. And when you get it, you'll give from the overflow. And if we all start doing it as individuals, as a collective, can you imagine how much we can pour back out into the communities and families and stuff that we want to help? So please don't give from an empty cup this week. Make sure that you take the time out to fill up your own cup. Some of you are going to get lucky. There is a wonderful opportunity coming in for you. Obviously, the specific of this is going to be different for everyone, but if you follow your intuition and you become more spirit-led, then it's going to pay off for you. High Priestess, here's your intuition. Look, don't beat yourself up over the past. You are wasting your precious time, energy, and focus. Everything that's happened in your past is a lesson. Do something constructive with that and sit down and write down how you're feeling. You may be feeling guilt about something. Maybe you made a rash decision. Maybe you talked to someone in an inappropriate way. Maybe, I don't know, you shouldn't have ate all that junk food over the last week. I don't know what it is, but don't feel regret. Write that down on a piece of paper. And on the right-hand side, make a promise to yourself and say, well, I don't want to feel like that. I want to feel like this. And start that process going. There's so many spiritual practices that you can do, You can go outside and grab a rock and from the pit of your stomach, that negative, no longer serving you belief or thought or guilt or anything of that nature, blow it into the rock. Blow it into the rock. But you've got to do it with full intention. Blow it into the rock. Thank Mother Earth for transmuting the energy. So make sure that you are, doing it with full intention. You don't want to put your yucky stuff in the rock and back into the beautiful ground, but blow it into the rock. Say, thank you so much, universe. Please transmute this for me. I'm open and willing to. That's all part of this energy here. And then bury it in the earth and allow the earth to resprout something for you, to fertilize what it is that you do want. Honestly, there's so many different practices. I'd be here all day, but that's what this card symbolizes to me. Start honoring your faith. Start putting some trust in yourself, the universe, whatever you believe in. Whatever you believe in. And if you don't believe in this woo-woo stuff, so to speak, talk to your ancestors, talk to your pets that have crossed over. They were alive once, so your logical mind can actually put a picture to them. They are soul, they are spirit, they are there waiting to work for you. That's what they do. That's what they're there for. So yeah, oh, perfect. Look at this. So we got the Three of Wands. So if you soothe your emotions from this moment forth, you will get lucky. You will receive abundance. You will receive a new job. You'll get a bargain on a car. You will get that house that you've been looking for. Whatever it is, you guys are moving. Moving. This can be physically moving or energetically moving. The wands to me represents re-sparking those inspirational ideas so you can get motivated to move. So move. That's the action. Start putting some physical action. Start moving that energy even. Get up every day. Set yourself a timer and just dance to one song just to get your energy moving. If you're sitting there, sitting at a desk, not getting out in nature, if you're just sitting there, all that toxic energy is sitting in you, and that's when depression and all that comes in. We want better for you. So please do something inspired this week. Just set yourself a 7-day goal. You know, you may just want to drink one of these of water. You may want to, like I say, dance for 5 minutes a day. You may just want to commit to a 10-minute meditation before bed. Just do something. Don't let pride get in your way, and don't think that you logically can work this out, because you're doing yourself an injustice every single time. So they just told, I don't know, they're saying, pay the pauper to pay the man. I don't know what that saying is, but I've got a feeling that if some people who are rising up in their power, and I think I've said this over the last couple of weeks, be mindful that the energy vampires don't come after you. And so that's going to be a massive lesson. So learn to say no. Pick and choose who you help, obviously. Life's an energy exchange. You put out there, comes back and all that. But I've got a feeling with what they're giving me is that you can't take from someone else like an energy vampire and then try to give it on to others, because that won't work either. So I hope that just made sense, because that was weird. And we also got the Ace of Wands. So here we go. So we're going from the Three of Wands to the Ace of Wands. Once again, the Wands represents inspiration. If you're not inspired by anything in life with a goal, a dream, a desire, or something, you're not going to be motivated. You will still wake up and go, no. Oh, the kids are fighting again. Oh, there's no joy in this life. Oh, look at what those people over there are doing. You know, you're going to keep waking up like that. So I'm here to help those who want to give that rebirth. We are going through rebirth. We are in regeneration at the moment. It feels like an unfinished symphony. Same shit, different day. It does feel like we're in between worlds. And it is a time for healing. But on the other side of that, there's fairness coming. There's balance. You need to balance out your emotional. You need to balance out your heart and your head. Luck is on your side. It's time to take inspired action. This powerful change is coming in, whether we like it or not. And how's it going to come in? It's going to come in as abundance. So you're either focused on lack or you're focused on abundance. You're either counting the losses in your bank account, or you're counting the abundance that's coming into your bank account. It's all mindset work, guys. But this, to me, either master your emotions. You may even want to get on and Google that. How do I master my emotions? Dan the Spirit is saying it's really important right now. How do I do that? And then you follow the breadcrumbs from there, because I'm self-taught, spirit-led. So I only took what I felt like I needed from literature, so to speak. I get all of my information from spirit. But if you are someone who needs to learn something new, please get on, do it. Look at the Ace of Pentacles, the value of this coin, the ultimate pentacle in the whole tarot deck. The value is going to be different. So some of you just value people valuing you. So you may just get a validation. It may not be money. It's all in alignment with your worth. So raise your self-worth. Know that this universe is unlimited. Know that you can be and do and have whatever you set your mind out to. Know that there is no lack. It's only us as individuals, as human beings, in our pride and ego that pinch ourselves off from that. It's all our own doing. So you soothe your emotional, align up your mental, your mindset with your emotional self, and here comes the abundance. Here comes the joy. This could be rich in love. This can be rich in laughter. This can be rich in money and finances. It's going to have a different meaning to everybody, because everyone's chasing something different. If you want to invest in something, you know, I got a feeling I'll probably wait till probably September-ish for some reason, but if you're wanting to invest in something, it's a great time for investment as well. It's awesome. It's an awesome energy, and it's picking up. Everything's coming full circle, guys. Everything's coming full circle. All your needs are going to be met. Or you are basically just gathering your resources right now. So whether this is gathering your energy, whether this is gathering the money that you need, whether this is gathering the people that you want to hang out with, whatever it is. The world is a beautiful card. To me, it's the end of a karmic cycle, and you're about to start a new one. They would say put those two together. So we've got the world and the powerful change. It's coming in for you as an individual and across the world. But if you want the world to change, you need to be an active component in that, and you need to change yourself. So yeah, we'll close that off with some beautiful healing cards. So if you're on this journey train with me and you take Spirit's guidance and you apply the relevant changes, wait for it, I say. Wait for it. 4 to 6, they keep saying 4 to 6. So it could happen in 4 to 6 months for those who are just learning and just waking up, or it could happen within 4 to 6 weeks for those who are awake and are actually putting in the energy work. So we've got synchronicity. So synchronistic signs. If you receive a sign, whether it's a feather, a coin, numbers, I've got a lot of physical activity happening in here, which I know is a sign from Spirit themselves. If you're getting it, trust it. Just know you're on the right track. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. So even though sometimes what I find is when people get stuck in seeing signs, synchronicities, numbers and it kicks off their impatience. It's kind of like, well, I'm getting all these signs and where is it? Where's my stuff? Like, where's my stuff? You're saying it's coming. That's you putting your brake on. That's you putting your brake on that energetic momentum. When you see signs, synchronicities, it's that Spirit's way of saying to you, it's on its way. Keep going. It's on its way. You're almost there. Keep going. Keep doing that next possible, best logical step. Keep focusing on that positive mindset. Keep loving your neighbor. Keep loving yourself. Just keep going. Keep going. Don't put your foot on the brake. So make sure you don't slow down your momentum by putting your foot on the brake, by looking at signs and then focusing on the absence of anything. It's all law of attraction stuff. Explore your options. So some of you have a thought or a belief that it's got to happen one way, or that, you're expecting a certain outcome. I'd release all expectation from this moment forth as well, because with the High Priestess here, this is being divinely orchestrated. You are being divinely guided, and everything's going to happen in divine timing right now. So please practice patience. Instead of getting impatient, fill that time up with more exciting things. Play with your kids, clean the house, wash the car, wash the dog, eat an ice cream, do whatever you want to do. Just don't put your foot on the brake and step into impatience or focusing on the absence of anything, because we did get the weight as well. So I think we're in this weight energy because it's with this regeneration energy. So it may not be a time for some of you to take action, but I think what they're saying here is focus on your feeling space, focus on your mindset. You've been giving a little bit of lineal time right now to do that. It's part of this regeneration, most definitely. So don't let pride get in your way. If you don't know how to do this or where to start or anything, reach out, book in a reading with me, or even just a counseling coaching session, because I do that. If you don't specifically want a reading, I can do that. There's heaps of other readers out there. You can go over to Dallas. Dallas is a beautiful intuitive. I had a reading with her the other day, and oh my God, I released so much stuff that I didn't realize I'm holding on to. So you can reach out to Dal. I'll pop her YouTube and link down below, or go get a Reiki healing. There's so many people out there offering services. There's enough to go around. We should all, even as light workers, we should all step up and support each other right now. Especially if you are of true intention and stuff like that. So it's not about waiting, sitting back and waiting. It's about how can I use my time while I'm expecting this wonderful change, this powerful change to come in. What can I do to fill my time up now that's conducive to my well-being? What can I do that's fun? What can I do that's high vibe? What can I cook? What can I learn? What can I discover? What's next? This is the rumbling inside here that I can feel, and I think a lot of you are curious. But sometimes your pride and your ego puts a full stop on that, or you step into the impatience and the focus on the absence of it. So your desire is very strong, but your emotional self is focused on the absence of it. So, yeah. Well, I hope that helped you. Please have an amazing, amazing week ahead. Please know that I love you all so much. I'm always here for you. We are forever moving forward. If you do want to book a private reading, join my Patreon. I'm just about to jump off and do the star signs over there. If you want to do any of that, please pop, all the links are down below. But if you don't see me on social media next week, you know why. I'm taking some time out. I'm going to do some drumming and expand my mind a little bit myself. So anyway, so much love from my family to yours. Have a great week and I'll see you next time. Bye.